Yo, what's going on, guys? Ryan's here. I just woke up from like a 4-hour Red Bull coma. I could barely even see straight, but the only logical move forward is to let this dude Chills tell me about spooky underwater stuff while I slowly regain my consciousness. Leave a like, subscribe down below, and let's do it.
The National Ocean Service estimates that we have only managed to explore 5% of the ocean.
No way. Hang on. Whoa, that's a big estimate. Holy crap, dude. According, like, he's legit 5% of the ocean. That's all we've explored. Seriously? What the hell are we doing down there? What?
With this statistic in mind, it isn't hard to believe some of the creatures on this list really could exist. After all, who knows what is lurking amongst the undiscovered 95%.
What the hell is that thing? I guess I'll probably focus on it in the video later on. We'll get to that point, I hope, because I need that addressed immediately.
This video was supposedly taken by a robotic camera while surveying an old oil tanker. A school of fish briefly swims in front of the camera, and suddenly one of the fish gets nailed by a spear in front of the camera.
Oh, damn.
Something fast swims by to collect the fish shortly after.
Yo, what? That is downright suspicious.
Many people believe that this video demonstrates the possibility of some kind of advanced sea creature who uses tools to hunt.
Wait a second. But okay, and here I go arguing with dumb stuff again. I feel like have you ever thrown anything underwater though? I guess they have those torpedo toys that fly super straight, but it is so hard to... Actually, I could imagine lobbing a spear in the water, but of course they probably have, Atlanteans have like super strength, so I don't know.
There's no reason for a person to be this far underwater hunting with a spear.
Unless he's on a lot of drugs.
In front of the camera is too fast to be a person. Of course, the obvious answer is CGI, but I would love to get your thoughts. This video, taken over 3,700 feet underwater, begins with a mysterious
This was actually so sad. I've seen this before.
Bottom of the ocean floor. This is obviously strange enough, but things get even weirder after it suddenly transforms. It's some sort of shape-shifting blob with shimmering lights on its head, and apparently it's coming in for a closer look.
That is nothing I've seen before.
It seems to be quite curious as it studies the camera for a bit, its lights blinking away all the while. Someone in the comments section says that this is a ctenophore, though others insist that it's clearly the wrong color along with other discrepancies.
I was just totally brain farted like crazy. I thought that was this video I've seen before of a weird little alien jellyfish that disappears, but it was actually just like getting sucked up into the freaking propellers. That was super weird. Hang on.
And apparently it's coming in for a closer look.
This part right here is suspicious, dude.
It seems to be quite curious.
That's absolutely terrifying. 5% of the ocean. I don't trust anything anymore, and I immediately believe everything.
Says it studies the camera for a bit. Discrepancies. Number 10. A YouTuber named Connell Malarkey is boating in Northern Ireland.
Malarkey?
When a creature partially emerges from the water and easily keeps pace.
That is super weird. It looks legit is the thing. And then it just submerges.
Connell and his friends watch in amusement as the fast-moving creature passes them and then fully submerges back into the water without a trace. I could be wrong, but it looks like this could be the top of the creature's head, in which case I can't even imagine how large the rest of the monster must have been. Then again, it could have just been the shell of an exceptionally large turtle. See, but that's the thing. I'm rattling my brain with every sea creature possibility. Like, whales wouldn't move like that, or there'd be more of the body breached as well. They wouldn't just be swimming with their face up. I don't think, like, leatherback turtles don't, those are like the biggest ones that could even be that size, and those don't go to Scotland, I'm pretty sure. I don't know, but I'm pretty sure. And leatherbacks don't move that fast, so it's like eliminating turtles and whales, and after that, it's like, what do we even have, dude? Like, obviously it's not some kind of dolphin. It's clear it's not even a killer whale, because it's all lumpy and big and weird. Or even something not alive at all. Number 9. Not alive? One summer morning in 2016, Florida residents woke up. I knew the second I looked at it and there was disgusting poo-poo water, he was gonna say Florida. I knew it. To find a toxic sludge had invaded their clear blue coastal waters. Jesus Christ. The clumpy blue-green algae was bad enough, to cause the governor to declare a state of emergency across 4 counties.
Inside, you can see some of those green globules
Drink it, pussy!
floating around, and this algae is dangerous to people. That's why many of the beaches around here will be closed for the busy 4th of July weekend.
No
The
balls.
foul-smelling algae could cause skin and stomach irritation on contact. It also burned eyes, gave headaches, and other forms of sickness just from inhaling its putrid fumes. No one is sure exactly why this happened, though everything from climate change to fertilizer runoff has been blamed. The mystery has not been fully resolved, and toxic algae blooms continue to crop up in various places throughout the state of Florida.
Of course, humans are doomed in the most weirdest, extravagant, crazy ways. And he said fertilizer thing, I almost believe it. I'm like, I lived in Malibu before, and there's big parts of Malibu Beach that you can't even access. It's like so disgusting because of all the golf courses there just dumping their fertilizer into the ocean. Like there's that everyone thinks Malibu Beach is all beautiful. You can't even really access the beach till you go to like Venice because there's just so much poop.
Number 8. This bizarre sea creature was discovered in
That's a
March of
penis.
2018 in Florida near St. Simons Island.
This is what a man named Jeff Warren says he found on Wolf Island.
Did they say Florida again? Son of a bitch. That's what it is. How is that even? These two stories are immediately tied together.
Number 8. This bizarre sea creature
Yeah,
was
Florida.
discovered
Unbelievable.
in March of 2018 in Florida near St.
Had to hear it
Simons
again.
Island.
This is what a man named Jeff Warren says he found on Wolf Island on Friday. That's just north of St.
It's about 5 feet long and appears to have a turtle-like head at the end
Ugh!
of a serpentine body. This discovery occurred in March of 2018. The most recent article I could find said that scientists still have not been able to conclude if this was a hoax or not, which makes me even more interested.
Look at its face, dude.
Number
Its face is
7.
crazy.
The Ninjin is supposed to be a large aquatic humanoid that was originally discovered by Japanese whale researchers
The
in the
Ninjin.
Arctic. This video, allegedly taken from the Japanese Agency for Marine Earth Science and Technology, appears to strongly corroborate the legend.
Oh my god.
The slow-moving camera creeps past what appears to be a rounded humanoid creature with 2 large white eyes. Look closely and you can see a playful smile across the sea creature's face in what some have called a knowing look. Everything from a whale to a rock has been proposed, though nothing has been verified. Let me know if you think this video is evidence of a human-like creature lurking somewhere in the icy waters below.
Dude, see, it doesn't look like a humanoid to me at all. Perhaps what, like, I don't know. I don't think the odds of a human, I think the fact that it has white eyeballs are immediately, like, alarming because there's, like, no light down there. So it looks like it's something that would exist down below and it has a mouth and it looks like a moving thing. It's not like a rock. I don't know. I think that's suspicious as a mofo.
These mysterious worm-like creatures were allegedly discovered by some dock workers in Germany. According to this video's description, the bizarre creatures were immediately taken to a nearby institution of ocean research but never properly identified.
Should've thrown that shit
Let
in a
me know
fire.
if you think this is the creature's mouth here. If so, it looks big enough to swallow an arm. This video was taken sometime in 2011, but I couldn't find any follow-up information. If you know
so
anything
gross,
else
dude.
about this video, then please let me know if it's real.
Imagine
and if
that
this
bumping
creature
into you on the
was ever
beach, dude.
identified. Number 5.
That shit touched my leg,
Check
I'd
out
cry.
what a YouTuber named Aqua Chigger found growing on the bottom of a river in Williamsport, Maryland. It's a riverbed full of green gelatinous plant life that strangely sways and shimmers. Aqua Chigger believes he may have found some kind of a brightly colored underwater alien colony.
I feel like what this is like algae with like air bubbles trapped under it, swaying with the water current. Underwater alien colony. What is? I feel like, first off, if it's like terrestrial. If it's on Earth, I don't know. I think this one's. That's the best I could do right now with words. I'm sorry.
Well, I'm not so sure about that. I certainly do think this is a strange find.
It is
Let
strange.
me know if you have seen anything like it before. Number 4. 2 fishermen from New York are on Lake Champlain when they notice a large object is causing a disturbance in the water behind them.
What?
Soon, a large creature comes close to the surface but never emerges.
The further mystery of Champ, a legend that swims just below the surface and
Okay,
just
how
out
old
of
is this
camera
video? I
view.
wasn't paying attention.
The fishermen say that this is only a small portion of a much larger creature. The lake gets around
guy's name
20
was Dick.
sightings per year, and this footage was even verified by 2 former FBI agents. Still, with that said, there just isn't enough video evidence to fully convince me, so I'll let you draw a conclusion for yourself.
I'm gonna immediately assume that one's malarkey because of how insanely grainy the footage is. The footy, dude, my brain is dead. I don't know. Cameras have been pretty good for a long time. If something is super like crappy footage, I'm just gonna immediately dismiss it. Whoa! It's the giant evil fart bubble from SpongeBob.
I don't know what it is. It does look like from the top of it like it's breathing or something.
I think that's just like a circular oil spill or
This is
something.
the reaction of a YouTuber named Thomas Wall after he and a friend encounter this strange round mass in the water. They are somewhere in Godridge, Ontario. A person in the video's comments section claims to recognize the location and says it's near a local nuclear power plant. I couldn't find
I guess
any
that
more
is
information
weird.
about this, so I'd like to know if there is a power plant nearby and if this could be the result of a nuclear pollution. Either way, I do see what Thomas is talking about.
I think someone just
when
took
he
a
says
big
air
shit in the
bubbles form
water.
at the center of the circle. Let me know if you think this is a living creature or just some sort of naturally occurring optical illusion.
I think they should have
Number
jumped in and
2.
checked it out for themselves.
This alien-like creature perplexed everyone when the footage was released to the public sometime in 2008. Shell Company says they caught it on video
Nature
hanging
is
around
amazing.
one of their oil platforms about 200 miles from Houston, Texas. It was eventually identified as a long-legged sea creature called the Magna Pinna squid, but even to this day, many videos still insist that this is evidence of alien life. As such, I just wanted to include this squid on the list to put the rumor to rest before we get to number.
I actually appreciate him doing that. A scary amount of people still do believe that kind of stuff. It's crazy how much lack of information there is, but I guess like there's just internet still hitting corners of the world where people still believe in like, I don't know, I still believe in monsters and I've had internet since I was a baby. But I mean, if it's like a documented species that we know exists on Earth, I think at that point you gotta admit, it's just a creature.
Number 1.
Ooh.
This footage was supposedly taken from a submarine lurking somewhere in the Greenland
Was that
Sea.
Voldemort right
The crew
there?
was so fascinated
No.
with a school of fish overhead that they failed to see a much rarer creature directly behind them.
I want to believe, but why would such a highly funded operation be filming with a potato? Surely they have more money than potatoes.
A large webbed hand that is roughly 5 times larger than any human.
That would be freaking nuts, though.
Before pushing away, it's almost as if the humanoid creature was toying with the submarine crew and wanted to make its presence known. However, one thing bothers me about this video. If everyone is so interested in the school of fish passing above them, then why is the cameraman focusing on his crewmate's reaction?
I too was wondering
instead
that.
of the fish? This video could very well be scripted and CGI.
Ooh, that's
although
spooky.
It also wouldn't surprise me if it really was legitimate. Only the submarine crew knows for sure.
I feel like it would surprise me if it was legitimate, if we just discovered aqua people exist, and they clearly have a hell of an advantage. I would not trust them at all. The thing is, as fish people, they will eat human. They absolutely would. That's one thing we need to know going into this. Man, I'm a little bit freaked out right now. 5% of the ocean? That's crazy, dude. How have we only discovered 5% of the ocean? That's such a tiny, small amount. That's basically zero, dude. Like, I know it's not zero, but it's basically, if someone has 5% of something, I consider they have zero. That's, we haven't even seen the ocean. Woof! Alright, this video was nuts. Check out Chill's link down below. Subscribe, leave a like, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace!